The time to come together is now. Together, we are strong. Together, we grow. Together, we live.
All right, Georgia, how we feeling? All right, we're happy to be here. We're Texas Hill. You gotta do it for the love of it. Like you can't get enough of it. Like the air that you breathe, like honey to a bee, like everything you do is 'cause of it. When the push comes, shove it. Don't you worry, just rise above it. It might be hard to understand, don't just do it 'cause you can. You gotta do it for the love of it. Like you can't get enough of it. Like the air that you breathe, like honey to a bee, like everything you do is 'cause of it. When the push comes, shove it. Don't you worry, just rise above it. It might be hard to understand, don't just do it 'cause you can. Gotta do it for the love of it.
You can't do it for the money. You can't do it for the fame. You gotta do it for the joy, to make a joyful noise, for the love of the game.
You can't do it for nobody until you do it for yourself. When there's love in what you do, your light comes shining through, touching everybody else. You gotta do it for the love of it. Like you can't get enough of it. Like the air that you breathe, like honey to a bee, like everything you do is 'cause of it. When the push comes, shove it. Don't you worry, just rise above it. It might be hard to understand, don't just do it 'cause you can. Gotta do it for the love of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texas Hill, give it up one time. My name is Dave Finley. Thank y'all for being here for the finale of Arium Sounds of Summer. Let's introduce you to our 5 finalists. We got Monique. We got Brian. We got Jason. Beautiful Allison, everybody. And Jasanya. Let's have these guys out. Texas Hill, everybody. Let's take it home. So glad y'all are here, everybody. At home, too.
It don't matter if you lose or win. When you get knocked down, you get back up again. Well, you gotta do it for the love of it. It don't matter if you lose or win. When you get knocked down, you get back up again. Oh, you gotta do it for the love of it.
Come on now.
It don't matter if you lose or win. When you get knocked down, you get back up again. You gotta do it for the love of it. It don't matter if you lose or win. When you get knocked down, you get for the love. You gotta do it for the love.
That's why we're here.
You gotta do it for the love of it. You gotta do it for the love. Gotta do it. You gotta do it for the love. You gotta do it for the love.
That's why we're here.
You gotta do it for the love of it. You gotta do it for the love. You gotta do it for the love. You gotta do it for the love. You gotta do it for the love of it.
Texas Hill, everybody. And we got your 5 finalists here, everybody. Again, my name is Dave Finley, and I'm so proud to be here. Thank you for being here at the live finale of Arium Sounds of Summer. We have the privilege of hearing these guys perform again just a little bit. I've had the privilege of being your host here for the all summer, 12 weeks long of this competition. We're going to hear again from Texas Hill in just a little bit, as well as Michael Leon Woolley, one of our amazing judges, and Mr. David Cook is here too from American Idol. But enough about that right now. The most important thing is we are here to crown our winner for Arium Sounds of Summer. By the way, the request lines, that's the request lines. It's live. I'm going to make mistakes, y'all. The voting line is still open. Go to ariumsoundsofsummer.com to cast your vote. These people are still trying to hustle and get your wins. We're going to have everybody perform tonight. But before we do all that, let's see how we got here. Welcome to the Sounds of Summer, presented by Arium Living. We're going to showcase talent from all across the country, and these amazing musicians are competing for free rent and cash prizes.
Me gusta tu olor, de tu piel color. You should not have gone that way. Felt before. On a highway in the sky. I hold it in my mind. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. 'Cause oh boy, I'm going down.
Oh, don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. My heart is right.
In other words, baby, kiss me.
Ya acelera tus mil latidos. Es que me gusta todo de ti.
When you love something, you have to risk it all, man. Maybe this is my opportunity, this is my chance.
And after a while, we will walk the streets of gold. Just you.
You know, slowly but surely I began to advance in playing by ear.
She makes it so right, lady. Take me away, Mama Marie.
My family is a family of musicians, and we grew up singing together.
Don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song.
You just feel this rush of energy, and it's like nothing else.
In other words, please be true.
To me, music is very healing, and it can be used to connect with the past.
Yes, everybody, we are here in beautiful Atlanta at the Variety Playhouse. My name's Dave Finley. This is the finale of Sounds of Summer. And that's incredible. Give it up one more time for all of our finalists. But none of this could have been made possible without the panel of amazing judges we have. We have Mr. Michael Patton. the beautiful Sierra Hawkins, and Mr. Michael Leon Woolley, everybody.
Hey, guys.
So, like, we've been through this all summer now. You know, we haven't heard from y'all. Looking back on the tape and seeing how far we've come from start to finish, like, we've had a front row seat to hear all this amazing talent. How do you feel looking back on everything we've seen, and do you like the 5 that we have finally right here? Tell me what you're going through your head.
Well, it was good to look back at some of the singers we saw. You know, my gosh, we saw a lot of singers. And this is the cream of the crop up here tonight. And I'm excited to hear them and see what happens. I'm looking forward just as much as everybody else.
Yeah. I'm really excited as well. I think, you know, we've watched people put their all out there, and I think that I'm excited to see what they do live, personally, see what they bring to the stage.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and I can just, like, feel the energy in the room and the energy of the performers, and it just feels so loving and wonderful, and I'm so excited.
I love it. Y'all definitely sound like you live in California. No, we got a great room of people here right now came to support. We got family and friends. It's amazing. I definitely heard that Michael Leon, ML, can I call you ML?
Sure
Are we friends now?
Sure can, absolutely.
I heard that you might perform for us later.
I may. We will see. I may.
I'm super excited.
Thank you for that applause.
If you don't know his, like, I mean, I'm sure you know his, all the things he's done. It's amazing, the accolades. I've got one specific thing I want to talk about with you later because it's like my favorite. Okay. You know, we get like a little bullet points of all the cool stuff. There's one that just stands out. I can't wait to discuss it.
Cool.
But hey, you know what? All that aside, we're going to hear from you in a little bit. Let's get to our very first contestant, y'all. What do you say? All right, all the way from Arium, Altamonte Springs. Altamont? Well, you know what? It's live, and I don't live there. Arium, Altamont Springs. We have Monique. Let's see about her journey.
So growing up in church, I sang in English and Haitian Creole. And I would see how music would literally transform the room, especially when people sang in their native language. And it would be so electrifying. You just feel this rush of energy, and it's like nothing else.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. Yeah, you have been so, so kind to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. And all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, yeah, His never-ending love. Oh, when I was your foe, still your love fought for me. So good to me, oh, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. Oh, you have been so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me, yeah, 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 yeah. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me, yeah, yeah. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found and leaves a 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Thank you so much.
Monique. I know I wanted to throw my boot. You know, I've heard that's a thing. You're supposed to throw a boot or something, but I'm short enough as it is. I can't be doing that. That was incredible. How does it feel?
I feel amazing. This is such a great moment.
What a beautiful song.
Thank you so much.
I hate to even say the word judges because there's no way to judge something like that. But we do have to throw it over to you. And I notice there's only two of you. Does that mean that Michael Leon is maybe getting ready to sing for us?
You know, yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, not that there needs to be anything said, but I can't wait to hear how much you want to praise this performance. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay. Monique. Hi. Since I saw your first submission performance, you've been one of my favorite performers.
Thank
and
you.
I just want to say that there are some people whose voices have a power that immediately affects the people who are listening. And you are one of those people. Like, I have chills.
Thank you so much.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, Monique, I'm so impressed. And what I love about you is every time you sing, you take the listener on this journey. And it's this like whole thing. And again, I have chills. You're so dynamic and beautiful and so good.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Incredible. I'm not done with you yet because I think that was incredible, and I think the longer, first off, everybody at home, if you're watching, wherever the cameras are, ariumsoundsofsummer.com. Please go on there and cast your vote. We have a couple more hours left for you to get the votes in. The vote lines have been open all day, and we've already had thousands of votes put in. I don't even know where things are at, but I know that the last I heard it's really close. So you have to vote. ariumsoundsofsummer.com. But talk to me a second. I mean, you grew up singing in church.
Yes.
I heard you do English and Haitian Creole. Is that?
Haitian Creole and Spanish.
And Spanish. Just kind of talk about your motivation. Like, who do you sing for? What's your purpose? What's your why?
So my why is knowing that music can change a heart. In just a moment, it can change everything that you're feeling. And I know that, especially in church settings, you have to use a song to allow people to recenter their mind on what is true. And so my why is singing truth. It helps people to navigate through life.
That's beautiful. Everybody, I mean, I don't want you to leave, but everybody, one more time, Monique.
Thank you, everybody.
Now, we've been flooded with messages all summer about Michael Leon because, I mean, you've seen him on, well, you've heard his voice. You may not know who he is by his face except for AJ and the Queen. That's incredible. But I definitely want to bring my good friend, Mr. ML, up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something special, y'all. So, you might recognize Michael Leon from AJ and the Queen.
Yeah.
Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog.
Sure.
But, okay, here's one of my favorite things. You ever been sitting at an AMC theater? I don't know if we can talk about the theater itself, but here we go.
Why not?
I just went to a movie theater the other day to watch a movie about fighter pilots. I'm not going to say what movie it was. But there's a person, a voice comes over the head and says, hey, I can't even do it. Your voice is so cool. Put down your cell phones and silence your stuff or you're going to disturb the people next to you. Anyway, if you're wondering who that guy is that you try not to listen to because you're still trying to get your last text messages in, that's this guy.
Yeah, I don't even listen to myself when I say, welcome to AMC. Don't talk, don't text, don't ruin the movie. Enjoy the show. Yes. Now you have a face with that voice.
Well, it's been incredible being a part of this whole thing this summer with you guys. And, I mean, your feedback's been amazing. I've always wanted to hear you sing. I mean, I just want to hear you do it.
Here we go.
Come on.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Leon Woolley, ML.
Thank you. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head, I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for every individual in trouble or in pain. In my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I would think of things I'd never thunk before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I would think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a
Michael Leon Woolley, everybody. Come on, man. It doesn't get much better than that.
Thank you, man. It doesn't get much better than you hosting the show, man.
What a cool thing. Like, your voice is dynamic.
Oh.
You're soft, you're loud, you're low, you're high. Like, you got all the things. Like, and an amazing career. Like, so knowing what we're here for. Like, we're here. We got 5 people, and we have hundreds of people that audition.
Yeah.
And this is not going to be the only season of this. So there's people tuned in right now. They're going to be here for next year, hopefully. And hopefully you'll be here next year too.
Sure.
So what sort of advice could you give anybody that wants to do something like this? I mean, what do you got?
I guess just sing from your heart. That's the most you can do. The more you sing from the heart, the more we'll feel it in our hearts. Like everyone on stage here tonight, all our contestants.
Yeah, I mean, Monique already put it down.
Oh,
I'm excited.
yeah.
There's 4 more people. It's crazy.
But listen, I'm glad to be on stage with you. You know, America's Got Talent, The Voice. You got it all around the country.
I lost every show that I've ever been on.
But listen, I did my due diligence up here on stage. I think it's time that you did yours. Come on. What do you think? Come on. All right.
All right. Brian, can I borrow your guitar?
Yes.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Finley.
See if I can find a pick. I don't even know. Y'all having a good time out there? Damn you, Michael. All right, I'll try it. I'm stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I needed a friend. Every way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. It's a nice guitar, bro. I'm stuck on you. Been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. Oh, it's so hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. Packed in my troubles and I'm throwing all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. Well, I'm stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Oh, afraid. In the way I feel now, yes, I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stay. Mighty glad you stay. Yes, I am. Mighty glad you stay. I'm mighty glad you stay. AM Sounds of Summer finale. We are here, folks. Come on, live. All right. It's been a minute since I've been on one of these TV shows. Judges, can we throw it to you guys? How'd I do?
A+.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
All right. Don't expand on it or anything.
Do you have a ballad?
My little beautiful daughter is out in the audience right now, so as long as she's not crying, I got an 8-month-old little girl. My whole world is in the house right now, so it just means that's my why. If you want to find out why I'm singing, that's it. If there's ever anything that I would give to the 5 people, the contestants, and everybody watching, sing something you believe in. You know, that matters. If you believe it, the audience will believe it. Breathe and know that you belong on stage. Like, that's the whole thing. If you can truly believe that where you are is where you're supposed to be, then that's where you're supposed to be. So let's go ahead and stop this rabble and bring on our next guy. From Arium Grove Walk, everybody, we have Mr. Brian. Let's play his video.
My greatest memory with music has been, or probably is, singing with my family as a young child. My family is a family of musicians, and we grew up singing together as a family in different venues and churches and festivals and retirement homes and things like that. If I was to start somewhere, that's the place it starts. Strangely enough, as this is, one of my favorite musicians is Louis Armstrong, the great Satchmo. I think he emoted a real authenticity and depth of vocal style and music genre. Well, I chose this song because it was a good vocal challenge, and it's dynamic. It's a dynamic song, and probably more importantly, I've had input from a number of friends who suggested that I do this song. So.
How you doing out there, Georgia? All right, all right, all right. Used to spend my nights down at the bar room. Liquor was the only love that I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there is nothing like your love to get me high. was Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stone on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey, as Tennessee whiskey, as Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey, as Tennessee whiskey, as Tennessee whiskey.
Y'all give it up for Brian. Come on. That's incredible. Man, how'd that feel?
Good, felt good.
That guitar plays beautifully, by the way, and you made it sound so much better than me.
I don't know.
So thank you for letting me borrow that. That's a McPherson. It's got the funny little hole right there.
It does have
man, judges, we got to talk to you guys real quick, but I'm going to talk to this guy after.
Okay, man, you are great. That is a great arrangement. Your chops are great. You know, there's a reason you're up there in the finale. Fantastic job, man. Fantastic.
Yeah, wonderful job. I feel like that's like the best cover of that song I've heard, and the tone of your voice is so good, and I feel like that song just like is very you.
Thank
so
you.
yes, great job.
Thank you. I think one of the things that I've liked watching you, Brian, is that you have fun. Like, you can tell that you love performing, you love singing, you love playing the guitar, and it shows and it emanates, because I'm having fun when you're having fun, so great job.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you.
Thank y'all so much. You know, I got to hear him sound checking. I got to hear you sound checking, and you were doing a whole bunch of different songs. I was like, what is this guy going to pull out? And then you did that one. I was like, what? That is my mom's like favorite song. And she asks me every time she comes to one of my shows, she's like, will you play that? I'm like, no. I know my mom's watching right now. She's a proud mom. I was watching. Your mom, Janice, right?
Correct.
Did you know that she's here?
No.
She's in the audience right back there with her arms up, sitting right behind my wife and baby.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. Oh, from all the way from Texas. Well, Mom, we got to talk.
So, I have a bunch of questions. Like, I was asking her why and everything, but like,
right.
just talk to me and talk to your mom, and like, it means it's a big moment for this and for everybody. I mean, in case everybody doesn't know, everybody's already won. All the 5 people have already won a free month's rent, which is cool enough.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But let's talk about, like, why are you here? What's your motivation?
Well, my wife, our home is, we believe and live in the ability, we believe in the ability and disability. We have a home with a disability in it, and we are firm believers in the opportunities for those who have disabilities, whatever they may be, to succeed in life, to find ways to help them succeed. And so we have dedicated our lives to make sure that our son and friends of ours succeed in what they are meant to be in life and contribute in society. Do a great job. So we're excited about it.
So what was that? Ability in?
Yeah, the ability. We see the ability in disability.
Is that a hashtag yet? Can we do like a hashtag ability in disability and see if we can maybe attach a fundraiser or something like that? That'd be amazing.
That'd be great.
Say hi to your mom.
Well, hey, Mom. I cannot believe you're here.
Hey, make sure you remember to vote. Arium, Sounds of Summer. This is Brian. Make sure you cast your votes for everybody here tonight. Up next, let's just keep it rolling. From Arium, Cypress Lakes, we got Jason. Let's roll his footage.
I never had any piano lessons, but my oldest brother, one day he was walking through our backyard from a neighbor's home, and he found this little small keyboard on the garbage pile, and so he brought it home and gave it to me, and I shook the dirt out of it, and we put some batteries in it, and I just started pecking on it, and slowly but surely I began to advance in playing by ear. And so when I felt confident enough, I began playing for my local church.
I was born like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, yes it has, and I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's someday beyond the clouds. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me no, don't you hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. And then I go to my brother, yeah, and I say, brother, help me please. Yes. Then he winds up knocking me back down on my knees, and there's been times when I thought I wouldn't last for long, no. But now I believe I'm more than able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come. Change is gonna come. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
Come on. I thought about throwing a boot on this too. I thought about throwing one boot, then I was afraid if I threw both boots, you'd find out that I was wearing different colored socks. And like I said, I got an 8-month-old baby. I don't sleep anymore. All right. Jason, wow. I had to take a seat and just watch you up close. I almost brought it up here just to sit beside you while your eyes were closed. Come here, talk to me. So tell me what's going on. I mean, that song is one of the most iconic songs of all time.
I love that song, Sam Cooke. You know, I know it says a change is going to come, but I believe a change is already here. You know, it's my motivation every day to just keep going and trying to make a difference in the world.
I recently bought a piano for my house. Like I said, I've got a little 8-month-old girl, and I play guitar mediocre at best. My wife's probably better than I am by now. But raising her in a house, I want to have music. I heard a little interesting story about how you got your first piano, keyboard. Tell these folks about that a little bit.
So when I was like 11 years old, my oldest brother, John, he found this keyboard. He was walking through our neighbor's yard and found this little keyboard on a dirt pile. I guess the neighbors were going to throw it in the garbage can. And so he decided to bring it home, a little small Casio keyboard. And so he gave it to me out of everyone in the house. And so I took this keyboard, shook the dirt out of it, and put some size D batteries in it. And so I just slowly started picking. I remember I used to play with just 2 fingers. And so when my pastor at my church at the time found out that I was learning, he was like, oh, you got to come and play for the church, because we didn't have a musician. I'm like, oh, no, I can't play in front of people. And so slowly but surely just pecking. Then I moved from 2 fingers to like 4 fingers, and then from 4 fingers to all 10 fingers. And so, you know, I've never had a lesson, piano lesson, so what I play is by ear. And so since then, I've just been running with it.
Man, so for any advice from me, like just use my ear, just grab a piano and just start picking. It's 2 fingers to 4 fingers to 6 fingers, 10 fingers. We only have 8, and we have 2 thumbs. Man, that was just incredible. Thank you for blessing us with that. Don't want to forget, we have 3 amazing judges that are just going to continue to regale about you. So carry on as you were.
Jason, so good. I feel like when you sing, there's just like this peace coming from you, and we can all feel it, and it's just like this wonderful, wonderful vibe that you that comes off of you. So thank you so much for that, and you're just flawless, like so good, and yeah, congrats, amazing job.
Thank you. You belong up there. Like I think you have, like you know you have a gift, and I'm just glad that we get to experience it and be a part of it, and to hear your story or your journey with music. It shows that you have appreciation for the gift that God gave you, and I'm glad that we can be a part of it.
Man, come on with that song.
Right?
Dave is right. It is an iconic song. And listen, you cannot lurk singing that song. You have to bring the heat, and you certainly did. Amen. I will tell you, man, when God was handing out voices, some people he touched, some people he laid his hands on, but he reached down and slapped you right upside the head. That was really something, man. Great job.
I know it's been my job to ask everyone, but like I said, we're on live, and so I forget things, and I have a teleprompter, but I'm blind also. I'm old, so I can't read anything. Anyway, is there anything you want to promote? Is there any social media? Is there anything that people can find you? How do people find your music? Do you have any out there?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. You can download my music on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you stream music. Just type in Jason Edmond. I'm on Twitter. I'm all over social media. Just type my name, YouTube. Type my name in, you'll see this big head.
Well, I mean, I know something like this. I mean, you've already won a free month's rent. Have you made friendships with the other contestants?
Absolutely. I feel like they're my brothers and sisters now.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Like, I know coming from The Voice and from America's Got Talent, I mean, I have stayed in touch with so many people from my crew. And it's just, you kind of form a bond going through something like this. There's only going to be one winner, right? But at the same time, everybody wins a little bit, which is why it's such a cool thing. So make sure everybody goes to Arium. I know it sounds like a repeating thing, but Arium, soundsofsummer.com. You have to go. Camera, wherever I'm at. You have to vote. So Arium Sounds of Summer. This is Jason, everybody. So thank you again one more time. Now, we heard from these guys at the top of the show, but I didn't get to like warmly introduce them. I've been friends with these guys off and on for years. Like, you've probably seen them on TV. We could talk about that a little bit later. But 3 incredible musicians got together one day, and they started singing together, and they've made incredible music. They've played at the Grand Ole Opry. They played on amazing stages. Tomorrow, they're heading to Denmark. So we're really fortunate to have them here at Variety Playhouse in Atlanta right now. I'm going to bring them up again one more time. Texas Hill, everybody.
What a great night of music it's been so far. It's all right to clap.
Yeah, we've all been on these types of shows before, and it is no small feat to get up on stage and have people judge you. So it takes a lot of courage, guys. So congratulations for doing this and having the courage to do that.
Absolutely.
All right, well,
we released a
record back in January called Heaven Down Here. We're going to do that tune for you.
Tall pines grow, where the fish bite fast and a river runs slow. You can hear the song of the whippoorwill, ride the breeze, time stands still. Lord knows down here it can be hard to find somewhere waiting on you. Find yours and I'll find mine. Keep on trying, 'cause no matter what you've heard, there's a heaven down here on earth. Be somewhere out on the coast, in silver waves, sands of gold. Taste the air and hear the breakers sigh against the shore, so by and by. Lord knows down here it can be hard to find somewhere waiting on you. Find yours and I'll find mine. Keep on trying, 'cause no matter what you've heard, there's a heaven down here on earth. Lord knows down here it can be hard to find somewhere waiting on you. Find yours and I'll find mine. Keep on trying, 'cause no matter what you've heard, there's a heaven down here on earth. Lord knows down here it can be hard to find somewhere waiting on you. Find yours and I'll find mine. Keep on trying, 'cause no matter what you heard, there's a heaven down here on. There's a heaven down here on. There's a heaven down here on earth.
Texas Hill, everybody. Y'all stick up
Thanks,
here for a
guys.
second, man. So, who wants to introduce the guys? I mean, 'cause we got Craig Wayne Boyd, Casey James, and Adam Wakefield. We're on a show. Like, we're on a show that I've been on a show. Y'all been on the shows. We have people on a show. We have people who are going to be on shows. So, winning, being in the top finale, being in the finals of it, how's it being on something like this, trying to kind of help the next generation of people going through it? Like, what? Any advice for them?
Well, I'm Craig, by the way. Man, I'm nervous.
Clap.
As all get out.
Clap.
Man,
Craig
good
Wayne
Lord,
Boyd,
I'm
everybody.
nervous.
Are you nervous? I'm nervous.
Nobody's voting for you, Craig. Don't worry about it.
I'm all judging myself up
Yeah,
here.
we'll throw it to the judges and see how you
Right.
did when you talked.
No, I would say don't do what I just did. I get nervous, right? Just be yourself, man. That's all I can say. Just be yourself. And if you can quit, then quit.
Okay.
If you can't, then you're meant to be doing it. There you go.
It's just such a really cool thing, but it's as many seasons of every kind of singing show there's been. It seems like there's still more people who want to do it. So I mean, for me, motivation was always just to try to get out there and make something happen and get further ahead than I was. I mean, that's the ultimate first start. The reason we start is just to get seen, right? I would just want someone to see me. But once someone sees you, what do you do with it? Like, you guys are here now, and I'm such a huge fan of what you're doing. How do people find Texas Hill? Where do they find what you got go cooking? You have a new record that comes out, or you're going back to the studio? What's going on?
Yeah, well, we'll see about the studio. We're planning to go in next year, but we'll see. We don't know what we got going on. But we do have a website and all the good things that go along with that, social media. It's TexasHillOfficial.com, and you can get anywhere from there. There's all those little clickies you can click and see what we're doing.
Perfect. Not that anybody needs to be judged, because I'm not going to judge anybody, but I do want to throw it back there so you can celebrate these guys, because opening the show, being a part of this, it's such a wonderful thing. I just want them to get a little bit more love. Come on, y'all.
I'm a fan now. I'll be honest and say that I didn't know much about Texas Hill before.
That's it. I'm out.
But now I've
Great
already
start.
Followed you guys on social media. Like,
He's the one.
These are your harmonies are like impeccable. Like, great job, guys.
Yeah, you guys sound so good together. It's just like perfect. I love it so much. And yeah, you got a new fan over here as well.
And one here too. I mean, y'all's got so much soul. It's great. And Craig, man, that advice you gave is on point. If you can quit, quit. And if you can't, you can stick around.
I do want to say one thing
that is on
about
point.
the contestants. You know, it's so easy when you have an opportunity to be in front of people doing something like this. It's subjective. And I think people get wrapped up in the competition side of it. And it's like, in most things, competition means you're pitting yourself against someone else. And that's just not the way I ever saw it. And I'm sure the guys, maybe not Adam would agree, but
I'm ruthless.
But I would say,
Let's go.
I think,
Right now.
it's subjective,
Anybody
man,
in here.
You can't look at it that way as a contestant. You have to just go out and give it your all, and what's going to be is going to be. And I think people sometimes can psych themselves out. So I would just give that little piece of advice to contestants trying anything that's subjective. It's just go out, be yourself, and the cards are going to fall where they're going to fall. You don't have to worry about trying to push somebody else to push yourself up. It's not going to work that way.
Yeah. And I mean, look at us. We're a great example of, three guys that went on to shows to compete against other singers, and we ended up in a band together. So, I think the most important thing when you're doing this kind of thing is, man, get to know your other contestants, create relationships,
make friends,
make music with other
Make
people.
friends.
I mean, that's the beautiful thing about doing music and being in a band. If you paint or whatever, if you're a sculptor, I don't think you really get a whole lot of opportunities to work with other people. But this is one of the greatest art forms, on the planet, where you get to, the connections between people are just as important as, somebody's solo thing. So make sure you really nurture those relationships and make some stuff happen.
And you have a little newborn, like a 5-month-old baby at home.
I
too?
do, little baby Fern. Yeah, she's 4 months.
And are you about to take her to Denmark? Is that what I heard?
I am taking her to Denmark. Everybody told me not to, and that's
carry on.
exactly why I'm doing it. I'm gonna prove everyone wrong.
Exactly.
She's gonna sleep the whole time.
The Adam Wakefield way.
And you, Casey, like you're friends, or you know David Cook too, right?
Yeah, from the show, we, it's crazy when you're on, I mean, I'm sure the guys, same thing with The Voice, but, for Idol, everybody was in and out all the time, and so I got to meet most of the folks that were on the show, and which was a bit embarrassing for me because I didn't have TV growing up, so I didn't know anybody. Everybody else is freaking out, oh my gosh, it's so-and-so, and I'm like, okay, well, great to meet you. But everybody was really nice, and like Adam was saying, you become a family with these people, you become friends, and it's great to see folks, even if it's been a decade, which I think it's been literally 10 years since I saw Dave, but
that's amazing.
It was great to see him, as usual.
Yeah, and heard him in Soundcheck. He sounds as awesome as always, so y'all stick around, obviously, here, because David Cook's coming up in a little while. But in case Texas Hill needs a fourth member, I'm also from Texas, and I can offer beatboxing and bass singing.
That's cool. You got $1 million?
Dave, come on.
You're hired. We only have like 25 more minutes of voting. We were down to 30 minutes, and then I just kept rambling on. So one more time, everybody, for Texas Hill. We have 20-something minutes worth of voting, so please go to ariumsoundsofsummer.com and cast your votes, because we got 2 more finalists coming up. But let's go ahead and get back to that. We have Allison from Arium, Boca Raton. Let's find out about it.
So I come from a family of musicians, and growing up on our road trips, I remember fondly the 5 of us singing in our car in 5-part harmony, which I think is pretty unique. And I actually got my bachelor's degree in music performance for flute, but then I went and got my master's degree in music therapy, and that's what I'm doing today. I work as a hospice music therapist, and what that means is I use music as a tool to reach non-musical goals in the medical field. So that can mean providing comfort and helping them have peace of mind at the end of their life. To me, music is very healing, and it can be used to connect with the past. You can kind of travel in time with music, which I love.
There's too many things I haven't done yet. There's too many sunsets I haven't seen. I can't waste a day wishing it slowed down. You would have thought by now I'd learned something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I made up my mind when I was a young girl. I've been given this one word. I won't worry it away, no. But now and again, lose sight of the good life. I get stuck in the low life. Then love comes in. How far do I have to go to get to you? Many miles, many miles. Oh, how far do I have to go to get to you? Many miles. Ooh, but send me the miles, and I'll be happy to. Blue would just carry me away. I've been talking to God, don't know if it's helping or not, but surely something has got to give, 'cause I can't keep waiting to live. How far do I have to go to get to you? Many the miles, many the miles. Oh, how far do I have to go to get to you? Many the miles. Ooh, but send me the miles, and I'll be happy to. How far do I have to go to get to you? Many the miles, many the miles. How far do I have to go to get to you? Many the miles, many the miles. How far
awesome. Come here. I love Sarah Bareilles so much, and I didn't know this. She knew this. We are at the Variety Playhouse in Atlanta, Georgia, in case you did not know. Big shout out to them for having an amazing facility, an amazing sound, and a great room to sing in. But Miss Sarah Bareilles, you told me that she actually did a live record in this room?
She did. Wow. I wasn't there for it. I wish I had been, but...
But you said you kind of grew up in this area, like Marietta, is that right?
I did. I grew up in Marietta, Georgia, which is not too far from here.
And she used to come to shows here. She said she's been to shows big and small, all sorts of... It's just, I had no idea about this place and the iconic room this was. But I'm such a fan of this place, of this space, of this room, and I really hope to sing here again, and I really hope to hear you in concert here sometime. That was incredible.
Thank you so much.
Let's go to talk to the judges.
Great job. I love that song. I love Sarah Bareilles, and you killed it. You have such a great tone, but you killed that song. Nice job. You deserve to be up there.
Thank you.
Your stage presence is so good. I just love watching you, and you killed that song. I love that song. I used to sing that song, so thank you for doing that. You told the story of that song so well. Very great job.
Thank you so much.
Talk about bringing your A game. The way you worked the stage, like, I was completely into it. Like, you did a great job. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really think, you're the first person who actually moved. And I'm the one, like, I was on the show. I've been on shows, and I never moved. I was like, how still can I possibly be? And then they're like, okay, you got to put the guitar down. And I had to run around the stage like a jerk, and I was so fat and winded. It was awful. Don't go back and watch that footage. Sorry, that's me. This is live TV, and I just made a whole... Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, so tell us about your journey. Like, you told me that you were a flautist. Is that how you say it?
Yes, flautist.
Flutist?
I say flute because I don't play the flout. I play the flute. But yeah, I did a performance degree in flute. I still play from time to time, but right now I'm mostly a music therapist in hospice. And so I'm singing to people who are terminally ill, and I'm there at the very end of their life. And it's such an honor to be able to do that. But
wow, really? So how do you... Is that one of those things? It seems like one of those things that would be difficult to just leave. Like you would take it home and wear that. So how do you kind of... Can you check that at the door, or do you just have to understand that you have that kind of heart that you are for those people, and you take it home and you carry that with you? How does that work?
It definitely gets emotional, but I go in knowing that I'm there to provide a service. I'm there to provide comfort for them and give them peace, and it's not really my responsibility to be emotional because they're already dealing with enough, so I'm just there to support them as much as I can.
That's amazing. Y'all give it up one more time for Allison, everybody. Come on. This is so hard. Judges, I'm just going to throw it to y'all real quick. We have one more person to go, but I know you can't say who you would pick, obviously, but how hard has it got to be for the people voting? Right now, if anybody doesn't know, ariumsoundsofsummer.com is how you want to vote. So judges, just tell me what you're thinking so far.
Well, I'm glad I don't have the pressure of picking one tonight. That's up to the audience and the people, so I'm relieved about that because they're all pretty good.
Yeah, everybody is flawless, so it's a hard one. I'm glad, we don't have to choose.
Right. No, I think, I'm glad that everyone's bringing their A game and we can just sit and enjoy it. Yeah. Because I don't know, I've been on stages and I know how difficult it is to do what they're doing and do it so well, so I'm just here to support them. Yes. That's how I feel.
And we're just excited to see who wins as everybody else,
Yeah, it's been a really crazy thing, just to be a part of this, seeing where everybody started, and watching the semifinal thing, and then and I completely forgot to mention that she was our fan save. Allison, she's gone now. She's back. She's probably having a cocktail. But she was our fan save. So in case you didn't know, there was people who America voted and had to save someone. That was her. She got brought back. And I hope that I would have asked her if she was proud of that and excited for that. And she would have said, yes, I'm very proud and excited for that. But we have one more to go. One more to go. And this is from Winter Park. I've heard that he's not nervous at all, everybody. This is our good friend, Mr. Jasanye. Everybody, roll his footage.
So music basically means everything for me. You know, a lot of people were talking to me, telling that because I was 1 year from graduation in electrical engineering, and there's where I decided to come here to Florida to study recording arts, and they were saying like, you're crazy, you're very crazy, you're risking everything. But I mean, when you love something, you have to risk it all, man. And I'm happy with it, and now I saw this competition, I was like, hey, maybe this is my opportunity, this is my chance.
Yo sé lo que son los encantos de mi borinquen hermosa, por eso la quiero yo tanto, por siempre la llamaré preciosa, isla del Caribe, isla del Caribe, Borinquen, preciosa te llaman las horas del mar que te baña. Preciosa por ser un encanto, por ser un Edén. Y tienes la noble hidalguía de la madre España y al fiero cantillo del indio bravío lo tienes también. Preciosa te llaman los bardos que cantan tu historia. No importa el tirano detrás de tu negra maldad. Preciosa serás sin banderas, sin lauros ni gloria. Oh, preciosa, preciosa, te llaman los hijos de la libertad. Puerto Rico, preciosa te llevo dentro, muy dentro de mi corazón. Y mientras más pasa el tiempo, en ti se vuelca mi amor, porque ahora es que comprendo, porque ahora es que comprendo que pase lo que pase, yo seré puertorriqueño, yo seré puertorriqueño, por donde quiera que ande, oh, 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 porque lo llevo en la sangre por herencia de mis padres. Y con orgullo repito, yo te quiero, Puerto Rico, yo te quiero, Puerto Rico. Te amo. Muchas gracias.
Come on, everybody, let's hear it one more time for Jasanye. I don't know what you were saying, but it sounded beautiful and very impassioned.
Oh.
I did hear Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, like I say from Texas. Puerto Rico.
There you go. Look at that.
So tell me about that song.
About
Tell me what
Puerto Rico.
I don't know what it was saying, but
Okay.
it sounded pretty. Tell me about it.
So we're talking about the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. Everything is so beautiful there. You see the beaches, you see everything, and everything just inspires you to grow, to be happy. What I can tell you, there's a lot, guys.
Beautiful women?
Oh yeah, it is. I have one over there.
You have one over there.
Very beautiful Puerto Rican.
You know she won a contest.
Oh?
she won a contest to come here. I threw it out there in the world to like, hey, does anybody want to come then to be a part of the show and be in the audience? And she was one who won, and she brought your mom and flew them up here to be here in the audience. I mean, how special does that feel right now?
Yeah. Right now they are there. And if it wasn't for you, I mean, this couldn't happen. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful for it. For every single one of you.
He was so nervous backstage. Like, I'm so glad.
I was.
You sounded incredible. You should be very, 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 very proud. Let's hear it again for him. You're not going anywhere.
Oh.
You're not going anywhere. But by the way, I do want to let everybody know we only have a few more minutes of voting. So ariumsoundsofsummer.com, because the voting is going to stop as soon as Mr. David Cook comes up here to perform. And I see him getting ready. He's tuning his guitar. Left-handed. I forgot about that. That's incredible. I'm left-handed too. Anyway, judges, let's hear about Jasanye. Come on.
Listen, Jasanye, from the moment I saw your submission video, I knew I was going to see you up there.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you just captivate people with your performance, and I'm glad I got to see you perform live. That was incredible.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. From before you even started, I was just like, he is in it. Like, you're so present when you're on stage, and you're meant to do this, clearly. So keep going, please, and you're incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember us sitting and watching his video, and we all reacted at the same time. We were all like, whoa, you know, you are really great. I mean, we root for you before you even open your mouth. And not only do I love how you sing and what you sound like, but I love where you sing from. It's a really deep thing, and you are amazing, man. Great job.
Thank you very much. If you don't love it, why you're doing it?
Right?
Thank you.
You're incredibly connected to the song. You're incredibly connected to your people, your audience. I mean, I know the outreach of people who support you has been overwhelming. So I'm so glad you're here. I'm so proud of you. One more time, Jasanye, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
All right, voting is about done. We're going to bring out our special contestant or special guest here in a second. When American Idol started out, like I don't remember how old I was. I just knew that I wanted to be on it. There was a moment like this, you know, and I was like, Kelly Clarkson, she's amazing. And I was like, this sounds like something I want to do. And I never had the opportunity to be on that show. I've been on every other show but that. And then season 7 comes along, and we hear this voice, and we follow this journey. It's such an honor to introduce him, and I'm proud that, you know, just backstage we met and we became basically best friends. But I'm so proud to introduce my new best friend, Mr. David Cook. Everybody, come on, y'all give it up.
I took 5 years of Spanish in school, and I don't know what he was singing about. It did sound beautiful, though. And you called me a contestant, and I immediately...
You wanted to walk out?
So much anxiety just washed over me.
I promise these judges are going to be nice.
It's like, I'm going to be sick. How we doing, everybody? Everybody good?
David Cook, everybody. Y'all give it up.
That sounded really just pleasant. Sounded real nice. But I think we can do better. How we doing, everybody? Everybody good? Better.
I'm taking the front row seat right here. Don't get nervous. I'm just going to watch you really closely.
There we go.
I've been waiting for my dreams to turn into something I could believe in, and looking for that magic rainbow on the horizon. I couldn't see it until I let go, gave in to love, and watched all the bitterness burn. Now I'm coming alive, body and soul, and feeling my world start to turn. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know This is the time to be more than a name or a face in the crowd. I know this is the time. This is the time of my life. The time of my life. Holding on to things that vanished into the air, left me in pieces, but now I'm rising from the ashes, finding my wings, and all that I needed was there all along within my reach, as close as the beat of my heart. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time. This is the time to be more than a name or a face in the crowd. I know this is the time. This is the time of my life. The time of my life. And I'm out on the edge of forever, ready to run, keeping my feet on the ground, my arms open wide, face to the sun. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time. This is the time to be more than a name or a face in the crowd. I know this is the time. This is the time of my life. My life. More than a name or a face in the crowd. I know this is the time. This is the time of my life. This is the time of my life. The time of my life.
Come on, David Cook, everybody. Man, I'm just going to take a couple of seconds here to talk. But so the
Take more than a couple.
Voting is done. So AriumSoundsOfSummer.com. You don't need to go there anymore, y'all. The voting is done. The nerds / I can't say it. Mathematicians are adding this up. That's why we're live, right?
Did I win?
Yeah, you already did once. So that was the one thing I was going to ask about. Like, I've been on America's Got Talent. I've been on The Voice. I did really well, but I didn't do that winning thing. So what was that like? I mean, I know obviously it's like, whoa, but how much was surreal / excitement / I can't believe this? Like, kind of walk me through that.
Oh, God. So my recollection of winning is from like days later. I watched it on YouTube. It was such a weird out-of-body experience. I think just standing on stage. I'm really good friends with the guy I was in the finals with. This kid, David Archuleta.
Archuleta?
He's in his 30s now. And
Crush was killing.
We don't have to talk about that, okay? Like, yeah, he has good songs. Let's move on. Crowd's like so uncomfortable now. Anyway, so I think just kind of looking out in the audience and realizing, oh, this is on national TV right now, and I just sort of had this conscious blackout. So I don't remember the moment, which sucks, but yeah.
Go backwards. Like, so go to like season. Did you watch American Idol before you were on it? Because I didn't watch a whole lot of The Voice. I didn't watch a whole lot of AGT.
What? No.
I know, but no. I mean, it's valid. Like, some people just they reach out and they say, hey, would you like to be on our show? That's what they did to me. Like, how did it go for you? What was the process like there?
So I watched it sort of residually. I knew enough to kind of fake my way through a conversation about Idol. And then my little brother Andrew had wanted to audition for years. And I was living in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was right after college. And my brother was up in KC and was like, hey, they're doing auditions in Omaha. Do you want to go? And I was like, all right, free vacation. Cool, I'm in. And so I went
to Omaha.
In Omaha. Well, listen, they got a nice zoo. And so I went there with no intention of auditioning. And we were standing in line outside the arena there to register. And I got talked into it while we were standing in line to register. So I picked a song that I had played like acoustic bar gigs to pay rent in Tulsa. And I did Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, and which I will not be doing here tonight, thank you. Yeah, I did. I stole my brother's thunder pretty hard, actually.
You know, I mean, I think that's another thing that's kind of a big takeaway. Like, when you get to the point where you're picking songs to be on a show, it's so crucial. I think one of the biggest things of advice that anyone ever gave me was sing something you don't have to think about. Like, you sang something you did at your bar shows.
Yeah.
So you knew it backwards, forwards. Like, there's no way that nerves were going to mess with you. And I think that's something, I mean, it's so, and also sing something you like well enough to sing it because you're going to be asked to sing it every single time.
Of course.
Like, I'm sure you get asked to sing the show, the song you won.
The song I just sang. Yeah.
Pretty amazing,
I get
right?
that quite a lot, which is fine. Listen, I joke around about it because it's like, it is kind of weird. Like, you end up on this TV show, and if you win the TV show, they just kind of give you a song, and that's yours moving forward. And so I've been fortunate enough to sing that song now for too many years.
You still like it?
I'll be honest with you. My relationship with this song has gone through phases. Like, it sort of depends on the audience a little bit. It depends on. All right, one of you, that specific person.
Was that your brother?
My brother.
Are you and your brother still friends?
Hi, brother. But we are friends, but that's another conversation. Yeah, I think my relationship with it is complicated, but ultimately I am extremely thankful that I get to sing it, for sure.
That's awesome. And you live in Nashville.
I do.
We're neighbors. I live in Nashville too. Like, another reason we're gonna go have lunch and be best friends. We're gonna go to Shoney's or something.
Oh my God, yes.
So, do you write? Do you do a lot of songwriting there and stuff like that now, or do you do?
I do a little bit. Obviously, the pandemic has kind of paused all that for a few years, so I've gotten really comfortable just kind of writing songs by myself in my basement, which is just about as sad as it sounds. But yeah, recently I've been able to get back out on the road. In fact, I was talking about this beforehand. This is kind of my unofficial start of my tour. I start officially on Friday in Lexington, Kentucky, but I get to kind of get my feet wet again here. So
is there anything you're promoting? I know you're going to do one more song for us. Is there anything that people can go search for?
Yeah, so you can go to davidcookofficial.com, and there's tour dates and links to music. You can go to Spotify, and I put out a single. Oh God, David, way to bring it up and not remember. I'm going to say April. It was in May. Excuse me. Called Tabos, and then I put out an EP in the middle of the pandemic, which was a genius move on my part. And yeah, I'll be out on the road for most of the rest of this year. So
I'm so excited. Thank you for being here. Will you give us one more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody, one more time, David Cook.
Never really said too much, afraid it wouldn't be enough. Just try to keep my spirits up when there's no point in grieving. Doesn't matter anyway, words can never make me stay. But you'll never take my place when you know I'm leaving. Try to leave a light on when I'm gone, something I rely on to get on. What I can feel at night and make it light, a fire to keep me warm. Well, seems 1,000 times before. My back to a closing door and my eyes to the seasons. They roll out underneath my heels, and you don't know how bad it feels to be the only one that I have ever believed in. Try to leave a light on when I'm gone, something I rely on to get on. One I can feel at night, a naked light, a fire to keep me warm. Try to leave a light on when I'm gone, even in the daylight shine on. But when it's late at night, you can look inside, you won't feel so alone. Ooh, sometimes it feels like we run out of line when the signal keeps on breaking up. When the wires crossing my brain, you'll start my heart again. When I come along, yeah. Try to leave a light on when I'm gone, something I rely on to get on. One I can feel at night, a naked light, a fire to keep me warm. Try to leave a light on when I'm gone, even in the daylight shine on. But when it's late at night, you can look inside, you won't feel so alone. Try to leave a light on when I'm gone, even in the daylight shine on. But when it's late at night, you can look inside, you won't feel so alone. Thank you guys very much.
Come on.
Where did the judges go? I'm ready.
Well, the judges are back here because I have the envelope. There's no confetti, but I'm not doing it yet.
Let me
No, what?
peek.
You
Let
want
me
to peek?
Yeah, I want to peek.
All right. Don't tell anybody. Oh.
Thank you guys. It was
Ladies and
Thank you
gentlemen,
guys.
what a voice. Golly. David Cook, everybody. So I'll let him tear down. And, man, after 13 weeks of this, and the voting lines have been open for 24 hours, we're here. We made it. You guys have done it. We survived a live show. I survived a live show. I do want to give a shout out one more time to the Variety Playhouse. It's been amazing to be here. What a great room, great sound people. Everybody's done an amazing job to make this thing go off without a hitch. I'm the only hitch that's happened probably. I do also want to say thank you to all the Arium properties. This is a really cool thing. Like Arium has properties all over the country, and there were so many contestants that joined to be a part of this, and so many people that submitted, and so many people that deserve to be here but aren't yet. There was just 5 that came through, and one amazing fan save. It's just been a really fun thing to be a part of, and I'm so honored that they let me be a part of this. So we're almost here, folks. Y'all ready to find out? Let's bring our contestants out. We got 5 finalists, y'all. Let's go out here. So, like I said, everybody here has already got a free month's rent. There's going to be a cash prize for whoever's inside this envelope right here. Let's give a shout out. Just say the name of who you want to win. You're all correct. One of you is right. Or some of you are right. Not all of you. That was bad. I was almost real bad. I almost had a somebody's moment. Anyway. Steve Harvey, that's it. I'm not Steve Harvey, but this will be on YouTube, I'm sure of it. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? I want to do a special thanks to all of our sponsors. Oh, hell, come on. Let's just do it. The winner of Arium Sounds of Summer from Arium Cypress Lakes, Jason, everybody. Here we go. We got a check. And we got a plaque. Oh, my God, that's great. Y'all get it for Jason. Wait. Noah. I also heard there's something else special. Not just for you, but for everyone. Noah, can we have you come talk? This is Noah Eccles, everybody, from Arium Properties.
Y'all give it up for Jason one more time. So those of you who are here live, you may not know exactly what we've been doing all summer. Those that are following us online have probably been following throughout the competition. These guys have worked their butts off. All summer long we've been doing this. They've gone through rounds and rounds and rounds to get here. Jason, our overall winner, phenomenal voice, well-deserved, brother, well-deserved. But we can't let everybody go home. Dave mentioned, everybody's getting some free rent. We felt like that wasn't good enough. When we saw the 5 people that made it to the end and the amount of work that they started putting in, we thought we had to do a little bit more. Those of you online and those of you who are here today, Arium really prides itself on taking care of our residents and sort of taking the burden off of the day-to-day things that you have to go through to keep a home so that they can go out and live their lives. And that's what we want to do for you guys today. Our good friends at American Express have decided to give you guys the vacation of your choice. Inside of these envelopes are a gift certificate. You call Amex, they'll help you book the vacation of your choice, hopefully of your dreams. It's well-deserved.
Thank you, Noah. And thank you, American Express. Congratulations to all of you. This is how we do it, folks. We got it through year number 1 of the Sounds of Summer by Arium. We're going to do this again. Thank you all for being here in the audience. Thank you for everybody at home for tuning in. I want to thank all our sponsors, Rent.com, American Express. We want to thank David Cook for being here. Incredible. Texas Hill, amazing vocals. Come on, incredible. All of our judges, Michael Patton, Sierra Hawkins, Michael Leon Woolley, the Variety Playhouse. Once again, this place has been an amazing place to be a part of. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia. And of course, Arium Living. Without the Arium Properties, without their desire to do something good for people coming out of the pandemic, we're just so proud to be a part of something that's helping others. So it means the world to me to be a part of this. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you for tuning in at home. Thank everybody who's participated in this because it's been something that we get to do to enrich lives, and y'all have made us just as rich for listening to y'all sing and hearing your stories. So my name is Dave Finley. Thank you again. Spread love like peanut butter. We're going to celebrate, you guys. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye, que Dios.